Hey guys, how you doing? Cameron Whalen here with Whalen Flooring. I just wanted to talk about one of the most basic steps when you're redoing any floor, and that's taking out the previous one. And so on this job, I'm about to start doing some bamboo. It's gonna go throughout these two bedrooms here, and this staircase, and it's gonna match the bamboo that's already installed in the house. And so I just figured I'd provide a couple tips and tricks on how to successfully remove carpet and how to do it. I know it sounds like a simple thing, but there are some tricks to the trade and things that would actually make it a lot easier for disposing of it later than just throwing carpet out the window and it's all floppy and blah, blah, blah. So stay tuned. I'll show you a couple of things to keep in mind. Well, first things first, you can see this room's already been cut up, and that's what we're gonna do to this room. And I'll show you how to do that. And so in this entry area, I cut it at the doorways here in the closet. I cut it here, and I cut it at the beginning of the stairs. That way you're not fighting from pulling. You can get this big piece out nice and easy. And so that's what's gonna happen in here. Here you'll want to have it just cut at the doorway. That way this will be able to come up, except it's really tight under the door jamb. They trimmed these out over the carpet. So we'll cut right there. We can see how the carpet goes into the closet here. So it'll probably just be easiest to cut right here. And then in this room, it's a nice size room. And so instead of just taking up a big piece of carpet, unless you're gonna reuse it, it's easiest just to cut about 3 feet strips all the way down the length and then roll it up. And so that's what you can watch me do. All right, now when it comes to pulling up the pad, you can go about it a couple ways. You could just grab an edge and start ripping it up like so. You see all those little, what some in the trades like to call bunny tails. Those will all need to be scraped. And so you could rip it up, or you can use these tools, and that will kind of help you to not have to deal with all those little tiny guys. In particularly this one, this is a telescoping 6-inch wide blade. On the end, you can see they're broken right now, but it doesn't really matter. You don't even need a blade most of the time. But it's nice and tall. And what you do is you grab this and get it right in the seam. And so not only does it lift it, but it also takes care of all those staples. Which makes makes it one less step you need to worry about when you finally roll up the padding. All right, so we got the pad up, all wrapped up, taped up, again in nice rolls, similar to the carpet. That way it's easy for stacking, etc. And now we have the tack strip, the tack strip. Now, usually I like to leave a little piece of carpet or pad. I wouldn't normally roll up both these rolls of pad. I like to leave one, that way I can throw all the tack strip in the middle and then roll it up. That way I don't need a trash can or anything else, but I'll show you what that process is like. I saved some scraps in this other room over here, and I'll show you what we do there. But for this tack strip, the best tools usually, there's specialty tools for this. There's one, like a big pry bar, like a stand-up one that you can use. I just use this guy. This and a hammer. When it's on wood subfloor, I actually don't even use a hammer. I normally just go like this. Voila. It's easy on wood subfloor as long as you pry where the nails are. You see where the nails are? If you pry in the middle, it's gonna snap. So if I pry right here, you can see there's a nail. Lift up. There's another nail right there. Boom. Again, there's a nail here, a nail here, a nail there. So watch what happens if I do it in the middle. I'll do that. If I do it right here, well, it didn't snap. That's good. These are wide ones. But it can snap sometimes, but for the most part, if you just hit it on the nails, super quick. All right, guys, we got most of the both rooms done, the hallway, all the pad and carpet is out, and all of the staples are scraped, okay? Now comes one of the most important parts that, believe it or not, people do not know how to do good, and there is an art to it, and guess what it is? Sweeping. Yeah, sweeping. Who would have thought? So I'm going to show you just a couple tips and tricks, really for whatever broom you have, but maybe a suggestion on the type of broom to get, and what not to do when you're sweeping to be able to pick up the most staples, dirt, and nastiness left over from carpets and other floorings over the years. So I hope that all made sense. I tried to cover as much as I could, just basic stuff of how to clear out a floor, getting it job site ready, and taking out carpet, little tricks to doing that. And most importantly, honestly, just how to sweep correctly. There's nothing worse than doing a terrible job and then you lay flooring over the top of that and you can feel stuff under, or it's just dirty. When you're starting fresh, it's just nice to have a nice clean house. So all this will be swept up really nice. All the edges, once the baseboard's off, they'll be all vacuumed, and it's gonna be dustless pretty much. So, and that's what the customers deserve, and that's what you homeowners deserve as well. It's just a nice clean home if you're starting a new project, just to do it the right way. So again, I hope I covered everything. I hope you guys learned something. Let me know if there's any other things you'd like me to cover, or other types of projects that in the scope of a project you'd like me to make a video of, or maybe a tutorial. And please make sure to subscribe. It's my first video I've said that. Please make sure to subscribe. And yeah, thanks for your time. This is Cameron Whalen with Whalen Flooring. Peace.